I'm desperately searching for the nearest exit I can find. Because I have to be dead before these demons arrive. They have come to violate me again. Can't you hear their awkward laugh? They're giggling at my pain. You know, I did tame these demons once, but now they're on the loose. And I speak of the mean ones. They came with a large appetite to eat away her peace. That night in her room, when she was far off in her dreams, and she's afraid. She's afraid that the haunting may never cease because they have grown fond of tearing her apart, piece by piece. You know, she's still trying to figure out what she did wrong. She stayed home, never went to parties even when she was asked to tag along, and some say it's her fault. Maybe you were too nice to the guy on the street, he thought it wise to plan an assault. But let me ask, how much is too nice to be taken advantage of? How much is too nice to have your sanity ripped off? He snuck in, and when he couldn't pick the locks, he barged in, jolting her from her dreams and the peace that she once slept in. Where is your money, he said. I don't have any, she said. Please take anything you want, but please don't hurt me, I beg. His eyes were dark and cold as he stared at her, but the scissors in his hands never stopped glowing. Maybe she should have screamed, but she had never felt fear so consuming. No consent. The demand in his voice when he said, take off your clothes. She could feel her defenses crumbled to hide, even God did not feel close. Oga, I beg, please don't do this to me. With plea in her eyes, it was okay if he took everything else, but not the rainbow in her skies. I said, take off your clothes! The roar in his voice, begging her oblige, and with trembling hands, she stripped for a stranger, armed only with a prayer to survive the night. It wasn't the absence of her clothes that left her naked, but his guts to strip her off her will. He placed the scissors on her neck. He didn't think twice to have her bent to his will. No consent. He smelled like vomit, sounding like a goblin digging for gold on this land that was her body, like he owned her body 100%. It was quick. Maybe 5 minutes it took to make his kill, but no matter how long she washed, she still couldn't be clean. And then, she sunk. She could only hear the laughter in her head. She could hear them snickering and giggling. And right there she knew she was better off dead. She heard them as they mocked and grinned. Poor trampled rose, what can you do now? One time clean and forever foul. Depression now knows her name. And fear comes visiting when it's 5:15. She can't sleep at night. Her sleep has been deprived. You know these monsters leave scars even though you can't see the marks. And you say she will be fine. You say you know her pain, even though that pain will always be hers. Are you not tired of the constant pity? This has to stop, because you can't have this entitled bastard living in your brain's archive. So hear me, girl. You are going to reach into yourself, because I know there has to be more. You are not that girl anymore. Tell these demons, be gone. You are not weak or afraid. You will not let them get away with their raid. You will no longer be silent. You are a hurricane. Choose not to be quiet. They thought they came to steal your mind, but they come back and not be lenient. Waiting don't happen, but they awoke a sleeping giant. You've been too busy buying their lies, but today you will demand change. A change bold enough to express your rage. You are no longer a trampled rose, you are a garden. And despite your thorns, the pain cannot stop you from flowering. They tried to paint you a liar. They didn't realize they painted a survivor's masterpiece. Can you not see it's all coming together, piece by piece? The shots they took at your sanity, they didn't think you will explode like that. Them think say your life don't pie, but you be audacious like that. You are not broken, defiled or depressed. You are whole, perfect, and you are blessed. They threw you to the wolves. I'm guessing they didn't think you make it back. Well, guess what? You are the girl from that night who finally got her groove back.